Aloha, everybody. Wow, this is going to be a full face tutorial. So it's going to take a little while. So make sure that you have some time mapped out so you can sit and watch, or you can, watch a little bit and then come back. I'm going to do this straight through. If I make mistakes, you're going to see them because I do make mistakes when I put my makeup on. And then you'll see how I correct my mistakes. So there's tips and tricks in here. Now, I usually wear glasses, okay? So obviously I can't wear glasses when I put my makeup on. So I have my handy little side mirror here to help me. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I need my mirror, my magnifying mirror, to make sure everything is blended. Okay, so let's just start from the top here. Okay, I have a clean face and I have clean hands. Okay, I've done my morning routine. I've cleansed, I've exfoliated, I've moisturized, all that good stuff. And so now it's a pea size blob of Glorious Face Primer. And you could use a sponge or a silicone wedge or whatever you want to blend this in, but really, sometimes there's just nothing like your hands to get the job done, to really get everything smooth. Okay, so Touch Glorious Primer. Next is eye primer. And I use my fingers. I always use the fourth finger, your ring finger, because that's got the least muscle in it. Because you don't want to damage your delicate eye tissue. And I pat. You don't want to stretch your eye tissue. Okay. And also, I am taping this because my parties are in all different time zones. And so sometimes I can't really be awake when there's a party going on to do this demo. So please post questions or comments in this video. So I will go back and I will answer all of your questions. Okay, so we've done the primers. Now we are doing the concealer. Now, I've told you can do this two different ways. You can use a concealer to match your skin tone, which I do, or you can use a concealer 1 to 2 shades lighter in a V to use as a highlighter. Now, I prefer to use concealer in the same shade as my skin. And I have my concealer brush. This stuff is super, super pigmented, so you do not need a lot, like maybe a rice grain worth. Okay, now I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I'm looking over to the side a little bit so I can see a little better, because I've got all these lights and mirrors and all kinds of stuff, and it's trying to help me so I can help you. So what I do is I put my concealer on first. I put my concealer on my eyelids too, because my skin is kind of I don't know, translucent in a way on my lids. And so I want to help the coverage there. Okay, and I've got like a little red thingy there. And so I'll cover that up. Okay, now I'm going to be looking at my mirror here because I really want to blend this. That's the trick, people, is blending. That should be your mantra. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, next is our Touch Liquid Foundation. And remember, you have to shake, 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 shake. Because it's a true liquid. You have to let it all get mixed up in the bottle and make sure you take everything out of the dropper too and shake it. Okay, we're shook. Okay, so you can do a really light coverage, which would be 5 drops on your brush. I'm doing a heavier coverage because I'm going to do kind of a little glam makeup today. So I put more on my brush. And then you just kind of dot it all over your face and your neck. Make sure when you do your foundation that you do your neck, because it looks really bizarre if you stop right here on your chin. You need to blend down onto your neck. Okay, and in case you haven't seen one of my other tutorials, our Touch Liquid Foundation is a true liquid. It's mineral based. The colors are you get are from Mother Nature. It's going to look yellow when you put it on. That's because it's got to warm up to your skin temperature. And as soon as it warms up to your skin temperature, yeah, I put it on my lips too, kind of as a base. Then all of a sudden you're going to say, oh, okay, well, this is like the perfect color for me. Yeah. Okay. Quick look in the mirror here, make sure we're all blended. You can see why this is called Photoshop in a bottle or liquid gold. It's extremely lightweight. It really doesn't feel like I have any makeup on at all. And it covers. It's just the coolest. It's the coolest foundation I've ever used. Okay, I'm going to use blush next in Serene, which is a pretty kind of a pinky color. It's a light coverage. We have other blushes, the ones in the square compacts. Don't have any shine to them. They are super, oh, I got a hair in there. Okay. They are super pigmented. Okay. So you have to really be aware of how much blush you're putting on your brush. Okay, this is what I love to do. This is my new thing. Okay, this is beachfront bronzer in Malibu for me. And I don't use it as a bronzer because this is a darker color than my skin. I use it as a contour, which I think is just kind of fun. I think it's really easy. I like to do it. So I'm going on my jawline right here. when you do your the hollow part of your cheek, just underneath your cheekbone, you don't want to go any farther out than, or farther in than the outer part of your eye. You don't want to bring it in any closer than that. And I have bangs, so I really never put it up here because you can't see it, but I'll do it for our demo. And I do my nose, and I think I have an Italian nose. So I contour even the bottom there to make it look a little shorter. Okay, so you're seeing all of this being done, and none of it's been blended yet. Okay, I love our highlighter in Iridescent, and it's super easy to use. I'm trying to show you like just super easy, quick ways to do things. Okay, this is going to highlight right here. A little dot there is going to highlight. A little dot there is going to highlight. And then above your blush is going to highlight. So dark recedes, light colors bring out. So that's the technique for contouring. And I usually use my hands to do this. I did see a video, a brand new video where Kwai, our makeup artist, was using our brush like this to do the blending, but I only have one of these, and I use this for my setting powder, so that's why I'm using my hands. I'll have to get another one of those brushes, because that's what I do with my contouring too. I have two blusher brushes, and I use one for blush and I use one for contour, because you do not want to put the wrong color on the wrong part of your face. That would be bad. Really bad. So I am blending. Gotta check my mirror. Okay, I am blending. I always keep a wipe with me. This is not our makeup wipes. This is actually, it's just like a Kirkland wipe. What is it? Kirkland daily facial towelettes. I use these too. I like to keep them aside so I can take some of the color off my brushes if I need to, and if I'm using my hands to blend, then I want to have clean hands when I go to the next step. So that's another little thing that I use. Okay, so next, this is the order I do things. You may do things a little differently. I'm going to use a setting powder next because I still have eyes to do and my eyebrows. So here's our translucent setting powder. Behold, translucent setting powder. And this is when I like to use it because I have my blush and my highlighter and my contour. I have that all set now. And I'm going to go on to my eyes. And I like to put setting powder over my eyes because it just helps keep your color on longer. And this is translucent, so it adds no color. It just mattifies. I like that word. It mattifies and it helps keep your makeup on all day. Alrighty, next, eyebrows, which I definitely have to use my magnifying mirror. Okay, I use the blonde, the Brow Obsession in blonde. I use the lighter color. The choice is yours when it comes to this. I mix when I do it. Excuse me, I've got a little hair and it's tickling. There you are. It's tickling my chin or my cheek. Okay. I use a lighter. I don't want to blast in your face here. I use a lighter color and I mix the setting gel in here together. That's how I like to do it. Some people like to put the powder on and then put the setting gel on over it. You know, really the choice is yours. I like big eyebrows, I cannot lie. I like big brows, I cannot lie. Okay, so I use the angled. We have eyebrow brush, double-ended eyebrow brush. I like to use the angled one, the angled side. And I start drawing on my brows. Okay, I'm going to give you another tip. Start your brow right here. Where your pupil is where your arch should be. And your brow should end. It goes from your nose to the corner of your eye out. That's where it should end, okay? Start, arch, end. Okay? So you won't have any trouble doing your brows, but you have to practice. Okay? You guys, I have been doing this forever. I have been doing my makeup forever. When I lived in LA and I was a wardrobe stylist on TV shows and commercials and things like that, there's a lot of downtime when they're striking a set and putting up a new set. So I used to be the guinea pig. I used to have the professional makeup artists grab me, put me in a chair, and do different makeup looks on me. So that's how I learned. I learned from professional makeup artists because they were playing with me. So I learned a lot from them, and I have them to thank for my knowledge. And I also, in my past life, managed a makeup and fragrance salon, so I learned a lot there too. Okay, so you can see here's one. We're going to the other side, and I need to remind everybody, eyebrows are not twins. Eyebrows are sisters. So don't go nuts trying to make your eyebrows look identical. They're sisters. Okay? Remember that. Okay, so I think I'm going to turn this way. See if that works any better here so you guys can see. Okay, I just, start at the beginning and I draw over to my arch. And I'm mixing the powder in the setting gel. I call it setting gel. It's the kind of sticky stuff. Setting wax. It's a setting wax is what it really is. And I am going to on purpose, purposefully make a mistake here so I can show you how to correct it. I'm going to make a mistake drawing my brow on here and make it look weird. So you can see how you can easily fix your mistakes. Okay. So this brow is a little wild here. Okay. So if you have, put a little concealer on your concealer brush and just go in there and take out the part that you overdrew. It's pretty easy. Oops, sorry guys. I'd like to have music in the background, but everybody gets dinged when they put music, so I could sing for you, but you would not like that. Okay, so here are my brows. My sister brows, okay? And I do like dramatic brows. You do not have to go as dramatic as I do. Okay, but I am doing a glamour look. Okay, so the next is eyeshadow. And I was going to do a rose gold look this morning, but I changed my mind because I do that all the time. Because I put this really cute dress on and I love the color. And you'll see later that I have a lipstick that's exactly the same color. And here they are. These are my pressed eyeshadows. There's 25 in here in this case. I have more because we have more colors now. So I put my favorite 25 in for now, but that could change. It definitely can change with the season. So what I'm going to do next is I've got 2 eyeshadow brushes and I've got a crease brush. Now the reason why I have all of these is I have one eyeshadow brush for highlighter, one eyeshadow brush for my lid, a crease brush for my crease. Okay, so I was like, I don't know what colors to use today, so I am going to start playing. And I will tell you what colors I'm using. Okay, for my highlighter, I'm using Optimistic. It's a real pretty shimmery shadow. It's light, very light color. This looks good on everybody. That's all there is to it. I'm just putting the shadow on my brow bone. I have a big distance between my crease and my eyebrow. I have lots of brow bone to play with here. Not everybody does. You know, you work with what you have. Okay. Now, since I'm wearing this dress, which I love, I'm going to use this color. And I'm going to put this on my lid. And I'm sorry guys, I have to put my glasses on wherever they are. Okay. Well, I put my glasses somewhere. Okay, so let me see what this says. Gifted. Okay. Gifted goes on my lid. I do my crease last. People do it different ways. This is how I do it. This is how I've always done it. And tell me this is not just like the coolest color. It goes with what I'm wearing. I love this. It's so pretty and shimmery. And don't let anybody tell you, like, when you hit a certain age, you can't wear glitter, gloss, or whatever. You know, I don't listen to that. So I'm putting the color down here under my eyeballs. Now, I know the halo look is really in, but the way my eyes are shaped, here's a little cleanup trick again. This is your concealer brush. Okay? Just clean that up a little bit. I don't think the halo look is that attractive on me, so I do things a little differently. And now I'm going to use a matte in my crease because I got enough shiny stuff going on. So I am going to use Agile. Sorry, you guys. I know my glasses are in here somewhere. Okay, Agile. It's a beautiful color. It's a neutral. It's brown with a little purpley pink in it. It's kind of hard to describe, so I'll just show you. And I'm using my crease brush. And I'm just putting my crease brush in here. Now, this is what I do with my eyes. I kind of do a wing, I guess is what you would call it. Because I think for my face, for my eyes, that it looks better. And again, that's your preference. And I've overdone it a little bit. So you go back, need to put some more Optimistic in here. And I'm going to put Optimistic right here in the center of my lids for highlight, and right where my tear duct is. A little bit. Just makes your eyes pop a little bit. Okay, now, this is extremely important. This is my eyeshadow blending brush. Okay, very important, because you've got to blend this baby now, because this needs to get blended. Okay, and I love this brush because it blends so easily. It's fabulous. It's just perfect brush for blending eyeshadow. Okay, see? Blended. Okay, I should have grabbed this. I'm grabbing it now. Next thing I'm going to do is our black eye pencil, and I'm going to go on my lower waterline. Now, if you need to steady your hand when you do anything, use your pinky to steady your hand. It works great. And your pinky, along with your ring finger, they share a muscle, so there's not a lot of pressure in there. So I use my pinky and I go in my waterline. And this is perfect, the color. It's black. Okay. Next is eyeliner, and I'm going to show you guys how to do winged eyeliner. And boy, can I mess this up. I mean, sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's not, and then I gotta go fix it. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm using our Dip and Draw liquid liner. You can hear there, can hear that. You gotta shake it up. Okay. I definitely have to use my magnifying mirror here. Okay. So first I'm just starting a thin line on my eyes, on my eyelid, a thin line. Then you're going to build this out. Okay. Then I draw bottom of a little wing. Top of a little wing. This just takes practice. Oh my gosh, it takes practice. But the look is so fab. It's just so dramatic and it's so much fun. Okay, so now I go back in and fill in that little wing. Okay. Came out pretty good. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye. And this is where you really want to try and make those wings match, because it would look really weird if your wing liner doesn't match, you know, the angle of your wings. So again, I'm going to just start with a beginner line, a thin line on my lid. Okay. Make sure you get your eyeliner all the way down to the base of your lid. You don't want to have anything showing there. You don't want to have your eyeshadow color showing. Okay, so this is when I have to look at my other wing. To make sure that I get that wing right. And I have to fill it in. And I'll show you what to do if you screw up. Okay, so I know I've screwed up a little, and I did it on purpose. Go get that concealer brush. It's one of your best friends. I did this on purpose. Right here, that's supposed to be there. Okay, there you go. See how easy that was? That's all you have to do. Just a little teeny bit of cleanup. And so, yes, we have winged liner. Woo! So next is mascara. I'm totally in love with our Epic mascara. I just love it. So I am going to put one coat on right now, because then I'm going to go to my lips. Now this wand has been specially designed so it gets all of your lashes, and you need to really start from the root of your lashes. Okay? And here's the other eye. Okay, let me turn around a little bit here. And thank you everybody for coming to this beauty bash. It is winding down. There's just a couple more days. So please help your hostess. Help her earn that free makeup. Okay. So the other thing that I kind of noticed, it looks like I've got a little liner down here. So I want to use a Q-tip, and then I'm also going to go back with my eye pencil and draw that in again. Just want it darker, because we are doing glam here. Okay, now I'm going to use, this is my absolute favorite type of lipstick ever. It's our Splash liquid lipstick. I'm just crazy about it. This color is Sentimental, and honestly, this color looks fab on everybody. It really does. And it is a liquid. It's got an applicator. You can apply it with a lip brush if you want, or you can use the applicator, because the applicator's curved. And I just use the applicator. So here, watch me, and if I make a mistake, I'll fix it. Let's see. I start out, on the outside of my lower lip. And I like to make my lips a little fuller than they are. Okay. And you can go back and clean up anything that you don't like. Then you do, on your Cupid's bow, you do an X. That gets you started. And again, I draw outside the lines. I like big brows, I cannot lie. I like big lips, I cannot lie. So anyway, this color is so perfect. it is perfect with this eyeshadow and with this dress, and I love it. And I will go and grab my lip brush. And our lip brush is way cool, and I'll tell you why. Because it's one piece, okay? So it's not going to fall apart in your purse or in your makeup bag. It's one piece. See? It just pulls open. So I just want to kind of clean up the edges here. Okay, we got that done. Now another coat of mascara. We're coming to the finish line. Oh, and you're not supposed to pump your mascara. I'm bad. It dries it out. Don't pump it. Okay, here's my second coat. And if you see me twitching a little bit, it's not because I'm nervous. I just have to be honest with you. I've got weird little tics. And so that's just me. We all have our little things, don't we? And I saw I got some mascara under my eyelash. So of course you get a trusty Q-tip. And just go in there and just take that baby out. Okay, here we are. We're all done. So I'm gonna take my hair down and get my hair the way I usually wear it. I like it kind of messy. Kind of a, hey, I'm a rocker. I'll be a rocker till I die, okay? So, my rocker cut. Okay, so here we are. This is a full face tutorial. I sure hope you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed sharing all of this with you. And again, please remember, if you have any questions or comments whatsoever, just please post them. I will get back to you. I will answer all of your questions. So again, thank you, and aloha from Kauai.